Hello friends, welcome to Learner's Planet. Friends, this is our fourth session for some special pair of angles. In the previous session, we have done the problems based on basic angles like interior angles, alternate angles, corresponding angles, and we have done questions based on specifically on parallel lines. In this session, we'll be continuing with the same and we'll be taking some complicated cases of parallel lines. So let's begin the session. Now let's find out the relationship between two angles when three parallel lines are given. Okay, we see this first case. These 1, 2, 3, three parallel lines are there, and this is the transversal. Now we have to find out the relationship between x and y. Friends, we have to be very careful about it that if two lines are parallel and the third line, this is parallel to this line, that means all the three lines are parallel to each other. So whatever the relationship of angles between these two lines, it will be the same between these three, among these three lines. Okay, so if you can skip this line, doesn't matter, you just directly see the relationship between this line and this line. Okay, so suppose we skip this. Then these are the two parallel lines and these are the angles which are lying on the opposite side of transversal. So they are alternate angles, and since they are lying outside the parallel lines, they are exterior also. So we call them alternate exterior angles. So in this case, x and y are alternate exterior angles. Okay. Similarly, we see the case of these two angles. These two are parallel lines. Y and x, both of them are lying on the same side of the parallel lines. That means these two are corresponding angles. Okay. And if two angles are corresponding to each other, then they will be equal. Okay. So x is equal to y over here. Even here x is equal to y, since alternate exterior angles are equal if the lines are parallel. Here we see x and y, both of them are lying on the opposite side of this transversal. We skip this line. Okay, so further they are alternate exterior angles since they are lying on the opposite side and they are lying on the exterior of parallel lines. So further these are alternate exterior angles. Okay, here we see we skip this line. This line is parallel to this line, and in both the cases x and y, both of them are lying on the right side or same side of the parallel lines, so they will be corresponding. Further x will be equal to y. Clear? Here we see x and y, they are lying on a straight line. So x plus y will be 180 degree and they are forming a linear pair. Okay. Here x and y, we skip this line. Then the situation is something like this. So x and y are like this. So x and y, this is y, this is x. So x plus y should be 180 degree since they are interior angles. Okay, and sum of interior angles of a set of parallel lines is 180 degree. Okay, so x plus y will be 180. Here we see x and y, both of them are on the opposite side of this transversal and they are inside the parallel lines. We see a shape of Z over here. It's like this. So x and y, both of them are alternate interior angles. And definitely they will be equal. Angle x will be equal to angle y. Here y and x, both of them are on the opposite side of this transversal and they are lying on the exterior of the parallel lines. So further angle X is equal to angle Y, and both of them will be alternate exterior angles. Clear? Here we see the shape of X. So X and Y are vertically opposite angles. And X angle X will be equal to angle Y. Okay, the shape is like this. Okay, assume this to be a straight line. Clear? Here X and Y, both of them are lying on the same side of the parallel lines, so both of them are corresponding angles. So angle X is equal to angle Y. Clear? Now, in these questions, we have to find out the missing angle or the angle which we have been asked. So here it's 112 degree and this angle we have to find out. Now we can see the shape of Z over here. It's like this. So this angle, suppose it is X and 112, both of them are alternate interior angles. So in the case of parallel lines, both of them will be equal. So X is equal to 112. Clear? Here in this case, suppose this is X. So 95 and this angle, suppose X, their sum will be 180 degrees since they are interior angles. Okay. So X plus 95 is 180. So X will be 180 minus 95. So X will be 85. Clear? Here, suppose this is X and 128, both of them are making linear pair. So X plus 128 is 180. So X will be 180 minus 128, or we can say 52 degree. Okay? Further here, this angle and this angle, both of them are interior angles, so their sum will be 180. So 110 plus, suppose this is X, so it's 180, so X will be 70. I hope you are getting my point. Now in this case, this angle and this angle, both of them are on the same side or upper side of the parallel lines, so they will be corresponding angles. So if it is 54 degree, it will also be 54 degree. Clear? Here we can say the shape of X. So this angle and this angle, both of them will be vertically opposite angles. So it's 57, then it will also be of 57 degree. Clear? Here we can see the shape of Z. So 101 and this angle will be alternate interior angles. So if it is 101, it will also be 101. Clear? Here 76 and this angle, both of them are alternate exterior angle, and in case of parallel lines, alternate angles are equal. So if it is 76, even it will be 76. Getting my point? Now in this question, 129 and this angle, they are forming a linear pair. So 129 plus this angle, maybe X, is 180 degree. That means X is equal to 180 minus 129, or we can say 51. Okay. So here 65 and this angle, both of them are lying on the same side or below of these parallel lines. So both of them are forming corresponding angles. So if it is 65, even it will be of 65 degree. Clear? It's 118 and this angle, they are interior opposite angles. So their sum will be 180. So if it is 118, it will be 62 degree. Clear? 118 plus 2 is 120 plus 60 is 180. So their sum will be 180. So X will be 62. Here this is 90 degree, and this angle both of them are alternate interior angle. So if it is 90 degree, it will also be of 90 degree. Clear? Further we see over here 63 and this angle corresponding angles. So if it is 63, it will also be 63. Clear? Since they are on the same side of the parallel lines. Here 104 and this angle, this is a linear pair. So if it is 104, their sum is 180. So if it is 104, it will be 76. Okay. In this case 59 and this angle, they are alternate exterior angles. So if it is 59, it will be 59. Clear? Here 74, suppose we skip this line, then 74 and this angle, both of them are interior opposite angles. So their sum must be 180. So 74 plus this angle will be 180. That means this angle is 106 degree. So 106 plus 4 is 110 plus 70 is 180. So they are actually interior angles. In this case, if it is 100, even it will be 100 since both of them are corresponding angles. So clear? Here we see 120 plus this angle, both of them are interior angles. So sum of interior angles between these lines will be 180. So if it is 180, it will be 60. Okay. Here in this case, if it is 91 degree, even it will be 91 degree. Since both of them are alternate exterior angles, they are lying on the opposite side of this transversal and they are on the exterior of these two parallel lines. So if it is 91, it will be 91. So I'm sure now you'll be clear about how to find out the missing angles if one of the angle in the case of parallel lines is given. Okay. See this example. Here this angle and 47, both of them are lying on the below side of the parallel lines. So both of them are corresponding angles. So if it is 47, even it will be of 47 degree. Clear? Here 62 and this angle, just see the shape of Z over here. So if it is 62, even it will be of 62 since both of them are alternate angles. And in this case, they are actually alternate interior angles. Clear? Now, in this question, we have to find out the value of x and we have to use the properties of angles. Okay, here we see this angle is 23x plus 3 and this is 20x plus 5. Now, both of them are interior angles and their sum should be 180. So, let's write the equation. It's 23x plus 3 plus 20x plus 5 is 180. So 23 plus 20, that is 43x, is 180 minus 8, so it's 172. So x will be 172 by 43, or we can say 43 into 4 is 172. So value of x is 4. Okay. Here in this case, this angle is 90 degree and this is 16x minus 6. Further, both of them are forming interior angles. So their sum must be 180. So 16x minus 6 plus 90 is 180. Or 16x minus 6 is 90. Or 16x is 96. So x will be 6. Clear? Now, here we see both of these are further interior angles and their sum must be 180. So let's write the equation. It's 11x plus 12 plus 80 is 180. So 11x plus 12 is 100. So 11x is 88 and that means x is equal to 8. Isn't it quite easy? Here both of them are corresponding angles, and in the case of parallel lines, corresponding angles will be same. So x plus 137 is 130. X plus 137 is 130. That means x is equal to minus 7. Okay. Now here we see x plus 75 and 70, both of them are alternate angles. We see a shape of z over here. So x plus 75 is 70. Just write it over here. So x will be minus 5, isn't it? Here this angle is 16x and this angle is 48. So both of them are alternate exterior angles since they are lying on the opposite side of transversal, and in the case of parallel lines both of them will be equal. So 16x is 48 and x will be 3. Okay. Now in this case x plus 81 and 110, both of them are forming a linear pair. So sum of these two will be 180. So x plus 81 plus 110 will be 180. So x plus 81 is 70. So x is 70 minus 81, or we can say minus 11. Clear? Here in this case, this and this, both of them are alternate exterior angles and they will be equal. So 12x minus 8 is 11x plus 1. So 12x minus 11x is 9. So x will be 9. Clear? In this case also, 9x minus 7 and 65, both of them are alternate angles or alternate exterior angles. So they will be same. So 9x is 72, x is 8. Okay. In this case, both of them are corresponding angles. So they will be same. So x plus 87 is 80. That means x is equal to minus 7. Okay. In this case, both of them are alternate angles. So they will be equal. So 30x plus 2 is 29x plus 6. That means x is equal to 4. Clear? Here, this angle and this angle, both of them are lying on the opposite side of this transversal. So they will be alternate angles or alternate exterior angles and they will be equal. So 13x plus 3 is 120. So 13x is 117. That means x is equal to 9. Clear? Now in this case, both of them are alternate angles. So they will be same. So minus 2 plus 16x is 110. So 16x is 112. So x is equal to 112 by 16. And 16 sevens are 112. So x is equal to 7. In this case, this angle and this angle, both of them are vertically opposite angles. So further they will be same. So 9x plus 13 will be 10x plus 5. So 10x minus 9x is 13 minus 5. So x is equal to 8. Okay. Here we see both of them are vertically opposite angles, so both of them will be same. Just write the equation. 15x minus 2 is 13x plus 16. So 15x minus 13x, that is 2x, is equal to 18 and x will be 9. Okay. Here this angle and this angle, both of them are lying on the same side of parallel lines. If we skip this line, so both of them are forming corresponding angles. So 14x minus 4 is 80. They will be equal. So 14x is 84. That means x is equal to 84 by 14, that is 6. Okay. Here 11x minus 7 and 7 plus 9x. Both of them are alternate angles and they will be equal. They are alternate exterior angles. So 11x minus 7 is 7 plus 9x. So 2x is equal to 14. So x is equal to 7. Friends, you should be expert in solving linear equations like this. Okay. And if you are conceptually clear and if you are fast in solving linear equations, then there is no problem solving this sort of problems. Okay. Now in this case, both of them are corresponding angles. Since both of them are lying on the same side of the parallel lines, just equate. So 12x plus 11 is minus 3 plus 14x. So 14x minus 12x, that is 2x, is equal to 11 plus 3, that is 14. So x is equal to 7. Okay. In this case, both of them are vertically opposite angle, so they will be equal. So 5x plus 15 is equal to 70. So 5x is equal to 55. So x is equal to 11. Okay. Here, this and this, both of them are lying on the opposite side of this transversal. So they will be alternate exterior angles and they will be equal. So 26, 7x minus 5 is 130. So 27x is 135. So x is equal to 135 by 27, or we can say 27 5s are 135. Now in these cases we have to find the measure of the angle which are indicated in bold. So in this case we have to find out the measure of this angle. Okay, first of all we have to find out the value of x. So this and this, both of them are corresponding angles since they are lying on the same side of parallel lines. So first of all let's equate them and get the value of x. So 13x plus 13 is minus 5 plus 15x. So 2x is 18. So x will be 9. Okay. Now if x is 9, this angle will be 15 into 9 minus 5. And 15 nines are 135. So 135 minus 5 is 130. So this angle is 130 degree. I just put the value of x over here. Okay. Similarly, in this case, both of them are interior angles and their sum will be 180. So just solve it and get the value of x. (31 plus 13), that is 44x is 180 minus 4. So it's 176. So x is equal to 176 by 44, or we can say 4. So x is equal to 4. Now we have to find out the value of this angle. So that will be 31 into 4 plus 6. So it's 130 degree. Okay, this angle is 130 degree. I hope you are getting my point. In this case, further, both of them are interior angles, so their sum will be 180. So x plus 72 plus x plus 112 is 180. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 112 minus 72. So 2x is equal to minus 4. So x is equal to minus 2. Now we have to find out the value of this angle. So that is minus 2 plus 112, that is 110. Clear? So this is your answer. Further, in this case, both of them are linear pair and their sum must be 180. So just write it over here. 37x minus 1 plus 22x plus 4 is 180. So 37 plus 22, that is 59x, is 180 minus 3, that is 177. So x is equal to 3. Now we have to find out the value of this angle. So that is 22 into 3 plus 4. That is 66 plus 4. That means 70 degree. Clear? Here we see this and this, both of them are alternate exterior angles. So values of them will be same. So 14x plus 8 is 15x and x is equal to 8. Okay, and we have to find out the value of this angle. So it is 15 into 8, or we can say 120. Clear? In this case, both of them are vertical opposite angle, so both of them will be same. So 9 plus 13x is equal to 15x minus 5. So 2x is 14, so x is equal to 7. Okay. Now in this case we have to find out the value of this angle. So it is 15 into 7 minus 5. So it's 105 minus 5, that means 100 degree. Clear? In this case, both of them are corresponding angles, so they will be same. So 29x plus 4 is 30x. So x is equal to 4. And we have to find out the value of this angle. So it is 29 into 4 plus 4. That is 120. Fine. So this angle is of 120 degree. In this case, both of them are interior angles. So their sum will be 180. So x plus 126 plus x plus 66 is 180. So 2x is equal to 180 minus 126 minus 66. So it's minus 12. So x is equal to minus 6. Now we have to find out the value of this angle. So it is minus 6 plus 126. That means 120. I hope you are getting my point. In this case, this and this, these two angles are forming linear pair, so their sum will be 180. So just write the equation. 6x plus 5 plus 12x minus 5 is 180. So 12 plus 6, 18. X is 180. So x is 10. Okay. Now we have to find out the value of this angle. So it's 12 into 10 minus 5, that is 120 minus 5, or we can say 115 degree. Clear? In this case, both of them are vertically opposite angles, so they will be same definitely. So 9x plus 2 is 8x plus 9. So x is equal to 7. And we have to find out the value of this angle. So it will be 8 into 7 plus 9. Quite simple. So it is 56 plus 9, or we can say 65. Clear? Friends, we will be taking more such cases in our next session. Till then, do revise this session and the previous sessions of special pair of angles. Bye-bye and see you in the next session.